Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my no bag buy end of the year and what that's looked like for me and what that's going to look like going forward, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, hit the notification bell right next to that so you don't miss any of my future content, and hit the like button for this video if you want to see more content like it. Okay, so these last couple months, my priorities have shifted big time again, and I'm so grateful that they have, but it leaves me trying to figure out what to do with my time rather than spending it buying bags. I could always justify buying a new bag as like, it's a hobby because I'm on YouTube, I have something new to show off, etc. But no more. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to try really hard not to do that anymore. So the last 2 months, I put myself on a self-imposed no bag buy. Now, I did buy a few littles. I'm trying to remember what all they were. I think a couple of district slips, and I bought a token from one of my friends. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. There was nothing else that would stand out to me. I have pared down all the littles that I actually use, which I'm so grateful that I've finally figured that out. So I'm not like mindlessly searching and buying littles that go in my purse just to try them, right? And so I am very, very grateful for that realization that like I know what I like to use. Yes, Rough and Tumble and all the brands out there come out with new stuff all the time, and I just have to learn to say no. That's just what it comes down to. So in the last 2 months, like I said, I haven't purchased but one bag, and I'm so glad for that. But what I did was I just decided, look, I have so many bags, even though I've pared it down so much, I just have so many bags that I need to use and love. And they cover a span, like I
have totes, I have crossbodies, I have small crossbodies, I have small, medium, large, like
I have every bag that I could ever want, need, or use. So with that in mind, I decided to do the no bag buy, and I went to my husband and I said, look, if I am looking at a purse in the next 2 months, I'm going to come to you and say, hey, I think I want to buy this bag. I need you to challenge me in that. And because it's self-imposed, he was like, I mean, you can buy the bag. It's not the money, it's not anything like that. It's just, I need some accountability. And so that's what I told him is like, it's not about the money. It's not about this. It's not about that. It's literally coming down to a brain shift for me, an accountability thing. I just need you to challenge me and ask me why I want this thing. Ask me if I have other things that can do the same function as that thing. And I can tell you right now, there has not been a single bag that I have gone to him because I wanted it so bad. I am still in the buy, sell, trade groups. I do still check Treat on which is Rough and Tumble's like pre-love site, because Rough and Tumble is what I love now. Their bags are just phenomenal. And so there has not been one that I have gone to him and said, hey, I'm thinking about buying this bag. So I'm really, really happy with that. The one thing that I did buy over the last 2 months that wasn't already like pre-ordered is this Buffalo Plaid Farmer's Market tote. It's a large tote, and I have been on the lookout for a Farmer's Market tote. Sorry, not Farmer's Market, but a plaid, something with plaid on it. And while I don't normally love canvas, for something like this, which is really, really great and easy to like take to the post office, to take back and forth from my mom and dad's house, this canvas has been really great. I don't know if the girl used it or not, but it just feels really broken in and doesn't feel all waxy. So super happy to have that. I think it was less than $100, maybe $90, $95, something like that on buy, sell, trade. So happy to have that in my collection. I just think it's so cute and so festive. That one I did not take to him because I don't know, the price was just not big enough to like have an impact, and it was for something that I had been looking for. Now you have to be accountable to yourself too. Like you can lie to yourself and say, oh, I've been looking for this thing that just pops up on buy, sell, trade, and buy it and move forward. But I just know that this one, I didn't have like a check within me to go to him and say, hey, like I'm thinking about getting this. So that is the one thing, like bigger thing that I bought in the last 2 months. a couple of things came in that had already been purchased. One is the things that came in were things that were purchased typically from the Superfans sale that was back in September this year. Usually it's June or July, but this year was September because of the vacations of all the workers and the employees at the, I guess, main hub, whatever. So the first thing that came in was my Windsor Large Ginny, and it has the meadow lining. So it's this gorgeous like emerald green lining. Is it meadow emerald? I don't remember, but really great lining. And I had bought one of these back on Buy Sell Trade back in a few months back, and it was the saddle. I have a whole video about it. I'll link it up here, but I knew then that I loved the large, and I'm so glad that I had purchased this during the sale. This was one that I went out on a leap of faith. So that was one I knew that was coming. Another one that I purchased during the Superfan sale was I built this traveler, and it is Tusk with Basque black face and Vern Yip teal lining, which is just so beautiful. And because I got this one that is black and brown, I sold all but two of my travelers. The two that are remaining are my Meadow Elk Traveler and my Goldenrod Traveler. Both really great for spring, summer colors. And so they're brighter colors, and this is my black and brown Traveler. This to me is the perfect size. It's like in between a large and extra large Marsden, if you know or have those. I wish they would put a front pocket on this and call it a in-between Marsden. But regardless, I actually haven't. I just got this past week, and I have not actually carried it yet, but I have carried the crap out of this one. This one is so, so good. Ugh, I love these Jennies. I thought that flap would be more annoying, but it's not. The next thing I have is actually something that I traded for. So Laurel Dasso made me a like medium Hartley, and I got it and I opened it. You guys, the craftsmanship is like bar none. Nobody can meet that. But the leather itself that I chose, I did not love in person. So I put it up for sale or trade on a resale Facebook site, and I said what I wanted to trade for was a small City Safari by Rough and Tumble, all black leather. And I listed out some leathers that I was interested in and okay with. And to my surprise, it actually got answered for this small rodeo black Rough and Tumble City Safari, and it has nickel hardware. It's got the double zips, which is what I like, and it's got this Stoff tiger lining. I don't know the actual name of it. Stoff was in the name, but I don't really know. And so I actually traded for that one, and really, really happy with that trade. I have a couple other bags that I have up for sale or trade that it's kind of fun because I do have a wish list. And so if I can get those wish list items met by trading something that I don't use, I am super happy to let it go and be able to replace it with something that I think I will use. And who knows, if I get that thing and I don't use it, then I can sell it, get rid of it, whatever. The last thing that I can think of that has come in recently is this crossbody open pocket sling by Rough and Tumble. I ordered this right after the sale in September, so it was like a day or two after the sale. I don't know why. I didn't order it during the sale because I guess it wasn't even on my mind. It was kind of an impulse purchase. My friend bought one and got it, and I was like, I have to order that. But this is in moss leather. I had this in the Holland Lop, which is a nubuck leather, and I decided that was just too smushy for me, but this moss gives it a little bit of structure. And then Laurel Dasso actually made me one in brown that has a little bit thicker of a strap. It's got a 1-inch strap, and I really like both. I will do a video comparing the two if you guys are interested in seeing that. I think some of you have said you are, but I like that with Laurel, it is fully customizable. But this moss leather is just to die for. I have everything in it, and to me this bag is just such a good size. I'm not going to weigh it and measure it and all that here, because if I do a video separate, I will definitely go over that then. So I think those are the last things. Oh, I did get one other thing. So this is the last little that I ordered, and this was not actually during the sale, but I did receive it I probably received it 6-7 weeks ago, but then I had to send it back because I received it and the lining inside, it took me a week to realize this, but the lining inside didn't go all the way to the bottom. And in a little, it makes a huge difference, because especially if you're carrying like a wallet inside, and that's kind of how I carry it. But I had custom made this moss phone bonbon. You guys know I love my bonbons. And I did it with, what is this lining? I don't remember what the lining is called. If I find it, I'll put it across the screen, but featuring like this purple of it. And when I got it and finally realized what was wrong with it, it was really, really disappointing that then I had to send it back. And I can go into this all in another video at some point, but once I received it back from Rough and Tumble done correctly, it is just, it's phenomenal. It's so good. This moss is so, so good. So I think that is everything that I have received. So going forward, what does no buy look for me? Well, I still have, I think, 3 bags out in production. 2 are with Rough and Tumble. 1 is with Laurel Dasso. And then I have 1 small district slip in moss that is in production with Rough and Tumble. So I have 4 things that are out in production. So moving forward, I would like to continue going month by month and just looking at that month ahead and like planning purchases, or knowing that there's nothing that I need, reminding myself that there's nothing that I need because I have all these amazing bags. But I think I will. I think I'll just keep extending it month by month. And I do have a wish list going. And I can tell you what the things are on that. And it is just a wish list, so it may be things that come, get put on the list and get taken off the list. 1 is a large fire clay Jenny. That is one that I'm not sure that I will ever get, because I have the large Marsden that's being made in fire clay with the lining that I put in it, or had them put in it, that I purchased from Rough and Tumble's vault linings. And so I have that Jenny, or sorry, not Jenny. I have that Marsden being made and coming, and it should be, soon. So the large fire clay Jenny, it's also such like seemingly like a brighter color that I don't know how much I'll actually carry it, and therefore I need to wait and get this fire clay Marsden and see if it's a leather or color leather that I actually really, really enjoy. Another one is something in seafoam, and potentially like a large Jenny in seafoam, because I love that style, but I don't want to get too many purses in that one style, because I've done this before, and what happens is I end up carrying just 1 or 2 of that, and then these other leathers or whatever in this style get overlooked, and then I end up selling them for less than I paid and losing money, etc. So all of that to say, something in seafoam, I don't know if it will be a Jenny. I don't know. I thought about like a small breeze. It's just such a beautiful, like lighter green leather, but not lighter green like mint green or anything. I'll put a swatch up here so you can see that. But seafoam is so gorgeous. So we'll see what I do with that. A black leather sling, so an open pocket crossbody sling like this in black is something that I'm definitely considering. That has been on the list for a month or 2, but I've seen a couple of them come up in the groups, and I did not pull the trigger, because it was like, look, they come up often enough, or you can put on a search of, maybe find it. I have one friend on the groups that said she ordered one. Once she gets it, she doesn't know if she's keeping it, so she'll let me know. Like, there are so many routes I can go to get one of these, and while they are no longer a style that Rough and Tumble has on their website, you can call in a custom or search the groups and get an even better deal on it. So that's something that is on there, because I do carry black bags a lot. And then I put this on here just the other day because I watched a video of a girl that had one, and I think this is like just a dream bag for me, because both my long shops are up for sale right now because I never reach for them. One, the medium, is the paper color, and it is so light in color that I, like, within the first day or 2, I carried it and I got like a really tiny mark on the bottom. I was like, I am not careful enough for this light of a color, so that's up for sale. And the small one is the one that I put the grommets on the end tabs, and so usable, but that one's up for sale because to me, it's such a perfect size bag if they would just make the straps longer so you could carry it easier over your shoulders. But So anyway, I watched a video of this girl and she had the Longchamp Le Pliage expandable nylon shoulder tote bag, which means that it's a large, but it expands and it has the long shoulder straps. It was like a one-off. I think she bought it at Nordstrom, so it's like a specialty one, and I have yet to see that. Now, she carries it. She loves it because she has kids, and kids can be messy and dirty, and it's in this khaki green color. It's gorgeous. Like, if I were going to get a Longchamp again, it would be that color, and it would probably be a medium. But I have yet to find that exact one in that color. I have found it in kind of like this orangey, burnt orange color, which would be great if I went to UT, but I don't. So I got almost caved and bought one of those the other day, and I was like, look, I've got this fire clay Marsden coming. I don't need that color if I'm not going to carry it. It's just me acquiring something to acquire it. So I just added it to my wish list. And I'm not going to, if I do get it, it'll be that exact one. I'm not going to compromise, because every time I do that with something, I end up selling it for less than, because I'm just ready for it to move out. So I think those are all of the ones. I did just think of this. So I was telling you guys, for the bonbon, this is my fire clay bonbon. So this is the color, the fire clay color. I did buy these I did buy these Tory Burch card cases, and I have had my eye out for these. I really, really love these. One of my friends, Lori, hi Lori, if you're watching, she told us about these, me and my other friends, and I was like, all right, I'll try one. I found one on Poshmark, and then I bought it in brown, black, and this purpley color, which goes with everything. So I like to carry this inside of my bonbons, because if I need to downsize my purse, I can literally just grab and go with this, and this is my wallet. But because I have it in the phone bonbon, I have extra stuff that I carry on the daily inside of this, my cash up in the front, and so I like this as a wallet, but if I need to downsize and grab it, this has just made it so easy. So I'm super glad. I did buy those over the last couple months. So those were some smalls, but I purchased them pre-loved on Mercari, I believe. I've also sold things on Mercari, and I have credit money sitting in my Mercari account. That is what I allow myself to spend on that. So, okay. So this is me going forward. We're going to try to do this no bag buy. Now, what that includes for me is truly full-on bags. I do allow myself to buy some littles, but I think I would also like to add those to the wish list. And so that's part of moving forward, having this wish list, really examining it each month, just going and seeing what it is that I actually using, what I'm not. I have a couple other little bags that I'm looking at going, I never use these. What am I doing? So it's just, sometimes it's hard to let some things go because there's the what if. However, it's been years that I've had these bags and littles, and if I haven't used them by this point and I've had them, probably there's not going to be a time in life that I'm going to be looking to use those. So that's it. That is my no bag buy for the last 2 months. I am proud to say that I have stuck with it, other than that little farmer's market tote, which is so cute and had been on my wish list. So what are you guys doing? Are you trying to cut back on what you're purchasing, on all the extras? I mean, everything is so extra expensive right now that it's just one way that I know that I can cut back in our budget and know that it's not something that I'm adding pressure to our budget for purses that I already have a ton of. So do you guys have goals for the new year for purses or for anything in particular? If you do, share them in the comments down below. Drop a purple heart emoji along with that, and I will talk to you guys next time, and probably next year. So this isn't my last video of the year, but it's definitely the last before Christmas. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and I hope you guys have a fantastic time. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.